Sondra Samuels is with me. She is the president and CEO of the Northside Achievement Zone, a nonprofit that works with thousands of families in the most underserved communities across Minneapolis. Sondra, good morning, and thank you for being here. Let's start on the dire statistics. In your hometown and my hometown, homicides nearing record highs there. Gunshot victims up 123% from this time a year ago, and violent crime arrests down 1/3. That's the data. You talk about working alongside police officers while holding them accountable. What does Minneapolis need from the Biden administration?
Yeah, absolutely. And Poppy, thank you. Great to be on the show. There's one stat that you left out of this like insane increase in violent crime and homicides, which is happening here in Minneapolis and all around the country, is that disproportionately the people who are being harmed are Black and brown folks. And so in my community, I know there was a number thrown out that of all of the gunshot victims, like 60% are Black. It's more like 90 because it's gunshots based on kind of community violence, right? And we only make up 20% of the city of Minneapolis. And so the disproportionality in terms of the harm that has happened at the hands of a dysfunctional police force. So yes, Poppy, which has to be transformed. That's our demand. That's where the whole slogan around Black Lives Matters comes from. And while we do that, and while we invest in social supports, in ending the racism in education and health and income and wealth and all of that stuff, we have to also have sufficient levels of staffing of police officers that will keep our babies, our elderly, and our citizens safe. And so it's both and, Poppy. I like that's my banner. It's like we have to be able to chew gum and walk at the same time.
Right.
And I just want to say, for folks who are have the rhetoric of we're going to get rid of cops, we're going to abolish them, we're defunding, which happened here in the city, some defunding significant. They're not the enemy of folks like me who say we need sufficient staffing levels. We're all struggling as Americans of how we fix a system that's broken, Poppy. And what I would say is that some of the decisions have just been premature and they've harmed the very people they were intended to help, and that's the Black community.
You said our babies, so let's talk about the kids of Minneapolis for a moment. At least 22 children have been shot in Minneapolis so far this year. Let's look at 6-year-old Anaya Allen. She died in May. She was shot eating McDonald's in the back of her family car. And her grandfather called her one of the future leaders of this city. 9-year-old Trinity Otteson Smith killed last month while playing with a friend on a trampoline. And 10-year-old Ladavian Garrett Jr. shot in the head in April, riding with his parents. As a Black mother, what reform, right? You say don't defund, but reform police. What saves our kids?
Right. So what saves our kids, and I think the president said this great in a wonderful way, Poppy, it's going to take all of us to really think through what our solutions are. And the police killing of George Floyd, which happened here in our city, was just the tip of the racist iceberg. Under that waterline, there's the racism in education, the racism in housing, the racism in health, the racism in the disparities around income. I mean, it's all of that, Poppy. So we have to get at all of it. But in the meantime, this both and, what we need is for police, which are part of our village, to be properly staffed, Poppy, because how do you, at a time when violence is at an almost all-time high, do you actually get rid of police officers? Here in Minneapolis, we have 200 police officers who have left the force since the beginning of 2020. And that's who left, but retirement, PSTD, things of that nature. But 89 more are on leave. And we are at woefully low staffing levels. You mentioned, Poppy, that our city is refunding. And a lot of cities, Baltimore, Oakland, LA, Mayor de Blasio in New York, are now giving money back to the police force because they know that what we're doing is not sustainable. The money that our city council put back to the police force, you know what it was for, Poppy? It was for overtime. and they had to put it for overtime because we don't have enough cops. You call 911 and you're put on hold half the time. And so our approach is just not sustainable. It has to be police and community, Office of Violence Prevention, all of the things that the president talked about. And Minneapolis is one of 15 cities that the president is going to specifically be focused on, which I'm excited by.
Look, Sondra, you have said that this is really at the heart of the fight for the heart of America. So we will continue to have your voice on this show and watch closely what happens in Minneapolis and across the country. We thank you this morning.
Thank you, Bob.